What is good, guys? Charles from Team COG coming to you guys here with a Crusadia combo tutorial. So yes, I know with the recent hit of Elpy, we shall miss that lovely dragon. However, if you guys don't know, I've been putting out content for quite a while predicting the hit to come, especially because, you know, Elpy was like designed just to be hit eventually, right? So there's just whenever Konami found it was time to do it, and they decided to do it to Dragon Link when it doesn't even stop Dragon Link. But we're not here to do a Banlist discussion. We're here to showcase you guys what Crusadia can do with that hit. So we take a major hit to that, like losing a lot of consistency in going first. But a lot of people out there, you know, the true diehards will tell you, like, now it's time just to go second. Just play going second, and I'm not going to argue with you. I want to also probably say it's probably the best route to go. However, if you have held out hope and you believe that the deck can still go first, this video is for you. But before we get into the combo, guys, please remember there's a few ways that you can help support the channel. And by doing that, check out the TCG player affiliate link down below. Just click on it and buy your cards. Costs you nothing extra, puts back into the channel. I 100% forget to use this when I buy cards, so if you buy cards, use my link. Secondly, after that, the Discord is open for everyone. Go ahead and click the link down below. Join the Discord to get part of our lovely, like, little order of Crusaders we have going on right now. And most importantly, the best way you can support the channel is by clicking that join button down below or hitting that link and then joining it and becoming a channel member. This directly supports the channel and probably the best way to support the channel if you have the funds to do so. However, if you do not, there's another way you can support the channel, and that is just by checking out the Team COG store down below. We have awesome playmats, and we have a new playmat that's going to hit the market here soon, which hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's jump into the combo side of the video here. So guys, the combo here is two cards. That's all it is, and this is the best combo resource, resource combo I could get to by any means. Two Crusadias normally gets us to a lot of things. It gets us to Equimax with a negate, gets us to an Avermax. It used to, way back in the day, it used to get us to a draw 8 with Skull Dread, with Pisty, Elpy, Red MD before it got errated. So two Crusadias could get you far, but now, you know, Konami's kind of like collateral damage this deck to hell. So now we got to do best with what we can. So this combo is just going to show you what two cards can do, and then we will move on into a 3-card combo, showing you like one of the best boards the deck can still do, utilizing the cards that have access to. So to start out, guys, this is just self-sufficient 2-card combo, no third card required, no nothing like that. So what you do is you start out by normal summoning your Crusadia, whatever one it may be. You then link it off into your Crusadia Magius. You then special summon your other Crusadia from your hand, triggering the Crusadia Magius here to search and add you Crusadia Draco. You then turn the Magius and the Leonis into Crusadia Spatha. We're still using the Queen of the Air, guys. You then special summon the Draco here, adding you back Maximus. You then link here into Pisty. Yeah, we're still using it, guys. Spatha's effect to move Pisty, and then Pisty's effect to reborn back out the Draco. You then turn Draco here into Striker Dragon, which of course is at 1 now, which never bothered us anyway, because that's what we played it at, was 1 regardless. Striker's Dragon effect will add you Boot Sector Launch. Now you take these 2 cards here and you turn them into Dragunity Knight Romulus. Romulus will then add you Dragon's Ravine right here. Now this right here is the point. If your opponent has any sort of hand trap or any like Nibiru or something, they have to drop it here, because what you're going to do is you're going to turn Spatha and Romulus here into an Apollosa for 2. You go ahead and activate Dragon's Ravine, pitching the Crusadia you added back off of the Draco. That will send to the graveyard Absorouter Dragon, which then adds you Rocket Tracer. Now, for everyone out there who is going to say that this is like boneless Dragon Link, I would like it to be noted that Crusadia was using Rocket Tracer and Quick Launch far before Dragon Link was even a thing, so we were doing it before it was cool. We then tag out here the field spells into Boot Sector. Use Boot Sector's effect to special summon Tracer, Tracer's effect to destroy the launch, to summon out your choice of rocket that you're playing. You then take these 2 right here, and you become Savage. Savage will then equip from the graveyard your Romulus here. Romulus becomes equipped, and there we are. And excuse me, guys, allergies, and there we are. So right here, out of 2 cards, we were able to get 3 interruptions. The only thing bad I would say about this is that Apollosa is like pretty weak. I'm not going to lie. It really kills my soul not to be ending on a Crusadia monster. But I mean, that's the best that 2 cards can do for us at the moment. And that is where we are really plussing in the combo resource management. Anytime that 2 cards gets you to 3 interruptions, you are doing very well. And before that, Crusadia normally broke even or negged you combos. It was like 3 cards to get you to 2. And we're not here to do that. We don't do that here. That's bad resource management. And especially since we do not have like the combo sequence, and the best combo sequence is to like not get to Crawler to give us that follow-up. We have to make the most out of like what we're doing. There are still combo lines that can get you to Equimax and an Appaloosa, but it's very subpar compared to like when a 3-card combo can get you to an App for 2 and a Savage and a Havermax versus an Equimax and then an App for 2. It's just, you know, you guys decide what you want to do and the route that you want to take it. So we're going to wrap it up here and go into the 3-card combo now. And this will show you probably the most consistent and the best card or best combo the deck currently has. Okay, guys, here we are. The 3-card combo is pretty self-explanatory. You just need 3 extenders, 2 Crusadias, or 1 Crusadia plus 2 extenders to do this. You do have to have a discard for the Dragon's Ravine. That is not self-sufficient, so it's technically 3.5. However, I don't understand. Like, you're always going to, if you're going first, you're always going to have 5 cards. So you're always going to have a card to discard. It just depends, up to you if it's worth it or not. So we'll just go ahead and just showcase you guys the combo here. We're going to start by normal summon the Arborea. Arborea then becomes the Magius. After that, we just special out Leonis, very similar to before, triggering the Magius to get us our Draco. We then turn these 2 here into Spatha. Again, we special summon Draco. Draco, add back the card we normal summoned. And then we go down the same Guard Dragon route as we did before. Spatha's effect to move Pisty. Pisty effect to reborn the Draco. And then we turn Draco here into Striker. Striker's effect gets his Boot Sector. Something to note about Boot Sector now that I have everyone's attention here is that Boot Sector is really good for if you can like save from destroying the Boot Sector. It's very good simply because it is a soul charge during your opponent's turn. For if they're able to out your board, you can just bring back the 2 rockets that you use to make Savage. And then like you're able to combo off in that direction. You're able to at least get 2 free bodies to potentially chum block and or at least bait one of their hard negates that they're able to put up. So do keep that in mind. So if you do have to, if you have the option to save Sector, I do recommend saving the Sector. So then we go ahead and turn these 2 here into Romulus. Rom's effect gets us Dragon's Ravine. And then we go right here for Appaloosa for 2. So then we go ahead and we fire off Dragon's Ravine, pitching any of the cards we want from our hand. So we'll go ahead and pitch one of the random cards in our hand to go ahead and send Absorouter. Absorouter will then get us, you guessed it, Tracer. You then don't do what I just flip your cards over like that. You then special summon out Crusadia Arborea and Crusadia Maximus, or your 2 Crusadia extenders in your hand. You then link these into Virus, Codebreaker, Virus, Swordsman. Swordsman's effect will summon out the Codebreaker 0 Day. You then turn Virus Swordsman and 0 Day into Berserker. Berserker gets very angry and brings back his 2 fellow guys, which will be 0 Day and the Virus Swordsman. Swordsman and 0 Day channel their inner energy to become the true Draco, the Draco Masters of the Tinny, which makes perfect sense. You then use Tinny and the Berserker to become Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax. So here we go. We will then go ahead and trade out Ravine for Boot Up Sector. Not Boot Up. I always want to call it Boot Up. It's just Boot Sector. Sector's effect to special Tracer. Tracer's effect to destroy the launch, which will then summon out your choice of whatever rocket you're playing. You then synchro these off into Savage, and then Savage will then equip from the graveyard the Virus Berserker, giving it 3 negates instead of 2. And then we still have 1 card left in hand. So do note there is something very particular about this board comparative to the last board. So 3 cards got us to technically 1, 2, 3 forms of interruption. Now this can get a little bit better in the case of if you open like Paralytic Seed, etc., or the White or Black Dragon. You can potentially get Appaloosa to 3 interruptions, which is really good. That's like max value there. You took 3 cards to put out 4 interruptions. But what's very different here is that Appaloosa cannot be attacked over, because if they're going to battle, they have to get through Avramax here. And Avramax wins all fights unless they normal summon a monster that is bigger than 3,000. And I'm looking at Flunderies, that bird deck. It's coming, guys. It's coming. But anyway, outside of that, you have 1 Omni Negate with Savage, and he is huge. You have Mech Knight Crusadia Avramax, which is going to apply a lot of pressure. Then you have a 2 material bow that's going to be able to shoot down 2 monster effects negations pretty easy, because they can't just go special red layer attack into bow. They have to special red layer, and then they have to attack into Avermex, which is really good. And then of course you have the 1 card to follow up plus your draw, which is Noctovision, which is not that good. But however, well, with quick launch is not too bad. But anyway, that's beside the point. You are going to be able to potentially apply a lot of damage and put in that pressure. And that's just with 3 cards. Now, there's tons of different ways you can explore this. This is just a combo line to guide you guys in the direction that you want to go. So without further ado, guys, we're going to call it wraps here, showing you guys these 2 combos. My throat's itching, and I don't feel like coughing and ruining your guys' ears. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is Charles from Team COG signing out.